What's up, team? Welcome to the video. It's just you and me right here. We're giving Benedict the day off. He doesn't know it. He just went to work out. He's been grinding super hard and actually just like had some stomach stuff and like wasn't doing great. So we're doing this. I also want to talk about something specific, and it's like a sit down and just chat, you and me kind of thing. So get comfy. Yeah, let's do it. This is a video I've been wanting to make for a while because I get a lot of questions about, like indirectly about it, right? Not like how do you make money or how did you get where you are? Like not for the history of it, but you kind of need the context to answer the question. So in this video, like that and part of it like playing defense, because people make assumptions. Like you see a white kid, and I look younger than I am, like running around New York City and like doing things and traveling a lot, and people make assumptions. And so part of it is definitely my ego wanting to be like, let's set it straight. But this is also a video that I think will be very helpful, especially, I mean, to anyone really. So let's just get into it. I grew up super fortunate. I grew up in the suburbs of Minneapolis, in the middle of the United States. So first of all, I was born in America, first world, amazing country, amazing opportunities, freedom, like everything. My parents like gave me love and support, which are things that not every kid gets, and that definitely give one an advantage in life. I was also like my parents paid for stuff growing up. You know, I had to work for an allowance, and you know, I caddied in 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th grade. But like when I broke a hockey stick, or like when my feet got bigger and I needed new hockey skates, like it wasn't an issue. It wasn't like something I had to save up for. It was something that my parents paid for. When I got to university, we had a deal where they paid the majority of my 4-year college degree. So I had to pay like $5,000 of the first year, and then $3,500 for the second, third, and fourth year. And then the master's year, which was stupid, but like I was on my own for that. That set me back $30K. But they paid for most stuff. So like, did I have an advantage? Like, was I given things? Yes, absolutely. But there's a point where that went away. And like, we all come, like, you can be on the opposite end of the spectrum, right? You can have, like, literally mommy and daddy gave you every little thing, paid for everything, and, like, spoiled. And you can have, I got nothing, like, zero, and everything in the middle. Post, or I guess during college is when this becomes relevant. So I played poker, like as many of you know. I played, and we're not gonna like get into the details. There will be another video on that because I know like a lot of you guys are poker guys. But I played online poker in college, seriously in like the 2009, 2010, 2011 range. So like my senior year, 5th year post college. I also would get because like Wisconsin, big football fans. We weren't really big basketball fans, even though basketball tickets, like Wisconsin basketball is really good. We just wouldn't go to games. So I would get all of my friends, 10, 12, 15 of us, to get season tickets, and I would buy at like a 20% markup on cost of the full package, which was insane. Like my buddies were just like, yeah, sure, like do it. Here's my student ID. And I do that, and then I sold off tickets individually throughout the year and made like real money doing that. And then I made money playing poker. And so I came out of college with like mid 5 figures in debt, but I was able to pay a good amount of that off. And then like it was just to the races. Like I was grinding. I was grinding online poker pre 4/15/2011 when online poker became like done in the USA. I was grinding my accounting salary, so I took a full-time job post-college with a Big 4 accounting firm. I believe my starting salary was $49,000. So like I had that, I was grinding poker in the morning, I was grinding poker at night, I was working during the day, and I was living with 3 roommates, so there were 4 of us in St. Louis Park, Minnesota, in like not a good place, like an apartment that one day we came home and my buddy Mike Stone found poop, like human feces, in the middle of the hallway. Like it wasn't glamorous. It was like $11.50 a month, and we had a guy living in the living room to cut down on rent. So like it was gritty, trying to get out of debt and then save as much as possible. And that was always just like, I talked about this literally in 2 videos ago, like having that savings. I didn't even have a plan for it. Like I wanted to quit my job. I knew I didn't like it, but it was just like safety. I wanted the flexibility, and I knew I wasn't going to quit without like freedom to take a shot. And I wrote a blog post about this, 12 things I learned during my first year as an entrepreneur, that I'll link, that I'll put in the comment section. That's like a real read that you should read if this interests you at all. But that details more of my thought process in budgeting out, like how little can I live on. And this is temporary. This is like short-term mindset. It might be 6 months, it might be 3 years, but for this portion of my life, I want to work as hard as possible and spend as little as possible. And now I'm out of the spend as little as possible. I still work hard, but like for different reasons. But like spend as little, living on a couch when I moved to New York City on the like upper east side, aka Harlem, with mice running around, and like just doing everything to save money was a huge component in me like having freedom and having flexibility and opening up decisions. What else? I haven't figured out what I'm going to title this yet, but like, yeah, I got out here. I was interning for free with John Romanello. I would not have been able to take an unpaid internship in the most expensive city in the world if I did not have those 22 months of runway, which if you read the post, like that's how many months of cash I had saved up when I moved out here. But like that's the type of flexibility it allows you to take, because it pays long run. And I don't, like 6 weeks in, Roman put me on payroll. I was getting like $10 an hour, and after another month, he's like, "Okay, you're killing it. Like you're up to $15 an hour." And then when I was his assistant coach in the photography group coaching program, he gave me a slice of the total, so it was like $15 an hour plus bonus. It was good. I don't want to like, oh, he didn't pay you, but there was that. I got a job at Structure Personal Fitness, training clients in the gym, $32 an hour, and I was working 25, 30 hours a week doing that. I was charging $100 to $125 an hour for one-on-one sessions myself, which I just asked like friends in the gym. I was like, "Hey, what do people charge for training?" They're like, $100 an hour. I was like, "Okay." So I was charging that, and like just trying to grow revenue, and then like started my own photography group coaching group, started one-on-one coaching, and I think it was December of, so May I moved out here, December I got my first online client, and she was paying $149 a month, and by like January, February I had 2, 3, 4 online coaching clients. So there's like a little monthly nut of $600, $700 a month coming in here. Got my in-person stuff, got my Roman stuff, and like just grinding to make that grow while still aggressively spending as little as possible. Even when Dean and I moved down to Midtown from Harlem, we got a 1-bedroom apartment. It was Dean, me, and my buddy Dick Talons, and 1 bedroom, 3 dudes. We got 2 fake walls put in. Like you could walk around one of the fake walls from my room into Dick's room. It's like there was no privacy. There was just 1 bathroom. It was like close quarters. It's that mindset of, in that 6-month to 3-year window, make as much as you can, work as hard as you can, spend as little as possible, and then like with that, and like once you get to a point where you feel comfortable, then you can start spending more. But like, yeah, was I given everything? Yeah, you could say yes. I was given a lot. I was given the luck of where I was born. I was given the luck of my parents. I was given the luck of like above average intelligence, and go like white, male, like whatever, sure, advantages, great. I admit to all of the advantages, but I know a lot of other people who email me and DM me every single day who had the same advantages and are like, "How'd you do it? Like, how do I do it?" And it's years of And when I say grow revenue, the way I grew revenue was help as many people as possible solve problems with the thing that I'm pretty good at and interested in. Just work to make that happen. So I don't even know what this is a weird video. Hit the like button. Hit the like button for Benedict getting a day off. But part of me just wanted to like get it off my chest, and part of me wanted to articulate the story in timeline fashion for you, just to like lay it out. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.